month of December, they tend to reflect upon things like Santa Claus, snow, Christmas trees, God, things like that. Most people don't think about horror movies. Well, guess what, guys? As if you didn't know, I do. I think about horror movies all the time. So today I thought we would review what else but a motherfucking horror movie. What are we going to be checking out? Shock. And this one's directed by Mario Bava. He's one of my favorite Italian horror directors ever. And when it comes down to Mario Bava, you know, we've all seen Black Sunday. It's an amazing horror movie, truly a classic. But in terms of the film Shock, I feel like I rented this movie on VHS way back in the day. Stumbled upon this DVD copy for a pretty cheap price. So we're going to go ahead and check it out. You guys get to view the trailer for educational and historical purposes.
Why don't we leave this house? Why?
Mama, I have to kill you. Why, Mama? Why'd you kill Papa?
That drawing. It's Carlo. That's the proof. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of staying alone, of hearing and seeing things. I'm even afraid of my own son.
Dora, what is it?
All in all, guys, I gotta say, I really liked the movie Shock quite a bit. I'm willing to even go as far as to say that I think this is my favorite Mario Bava movie ever made. This is a film from late in his career, and what's on display here is the talents of a refined and experienced film director. And whereas the movie itself is not entirely perfect, I do feel like it's an excellent supernatural horror movie that utilizes all the classic horror film tropes of its era, which happens to be the late 70s, exquisitely. And most of the film itself is extremely atmospheric, very moody. It's a little slow moving, but if you don't mind that sort of thing, you'll find that this movie is paced almost expertly and perfectly. I found the actors to be quite good, and the child actor in the film is actually really excellent, and there were a lot of moments during the movie where I thought he was actually quite creepy. The film itself is like a mix between the Amityville Horror meets The Omen by way of House by the Cemetery, and I love everything about the movie overall. I think that the soundtrack is perfect, and there's really not much to say about the movie that I think is bad. If I did have to voice a complaint, it would be that certain aspects of its narrative structure seem a little disjointed, but I found the ending to be quite horrifying, and there were a few story elements that I didn't see coming, so it gets points for that alone. And out of 10 stars, I think I'm going to rate this one a solid 7.5. So if you've never seen this Mario Bava film and you like supernatural horror movies, then definitely check it out. It's a gem from the late 1970s.